It is a sad reality, one that many of us do not like to think about, but there are children all around us who are living in poverty, children who just don't get enough to eat. But an ambitious girl from Quadra Island is forcing the issue out into the open. She has taken 1 million steps from Port Hardy to Victoria to get people thinking and talking about poverty. CTV's Andrew Johnson was there at the finish line.
999,996. If Janine Annett had a pedometer, it would have busted by now. The 15-year-old from Quadra Island has given new meaning to going for a walk. She's using her month-long Walk for a Wish to get people talking about child poverty. And this morning, some of those inside the Legislature were listening.
You've done an incredible job in raising awareness for poverty, both within Canada and around the world, because I know you're concerned about international issues as well. And I want to say a personal huge thank you.
With friends and family, she's trudged through about every kind of weather.
I've had snow, hail, wind, rain.
And along the way, spoken to hundreds of students about our province's child poverty rate, the highest in the country.
Some of the send-offs, they were amazing. She had kids lining the streets, high-fiving her, schools walking with her. Just awesome reception, and the schools are fundraising, helping her out.
Janine's parents say her great concern for the well-being of others, for other kids, didn't just start when she was a teenager or later on in childhood. Janine was only 5 or 6 when she started to notice something wasn't right.
She came home from school and wanted to know why some of the kids couldn't afford lunches and why some of the kids didn't have the things that we had.
On a trip to Uganda a few years later, as her dad was inside a store buying a few bags of groceries, Janine remembers another moment when something clicked.
These 2 little boys came up and were digging through the garbage can trying to find food, and they were eating things like banana peels or whatever they could find.
Janine is close to raising $10,000, a penny for every step of her island journey, to help build a school in northern India.
You can make a difference, 1 step at a time. Just take your first step.
Here.
A proud grandfather smiles.
I've learned a lot about teenagers. As you get older, you tend to forget, and you get sometimes a warped outlook on the youth of today, but it's been very refreshing, actually.
And we're sure this teenager's steps forward have only just begun. Andrew Johnson, CTV News, Victoria.